Hello everyone. So first, I want to thank everyone who has been watching my videos and sharing them. And for the people who are new here, I would like you to either follow my Twitch, Blind Ninja 5, that's my Twitch, and follow my YouTube channel that you're either seeing this on or you're on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, check out Tech of the Blind on YouTube. You'll see my other Warframe videos posted there as well, and once this is uploaded, you'll see this there too. So, for the Warframe players who are aware, there's currently an event in-game called Gargoyles Cry, which is a great arcane farm if you didn't know. So, here's the thing. I recently discovered I could solo this boss fight. I didn't think I'd be able to, but I found out I could. By complete accident. So, in this stream and video, I'm going to show you guys how I solo that event. It might be a bit slower than most people, but that's fine. So, as you see for my Warframe, I use Rhino Prime. Here is the build. In the aura, I'm running Steel Charge because I'm a melee player. I am considering changing this to Growing Power in the future. Actually, you know what, in this video, I'm going to do it right now. Okay, I gotta change some things on that. But other than that, I'm running the full set of Umbral mods. So for those unfamiliar with those Umbral mods, they are set mods you get by completing the quest, Sacrifice, and you get a great frame, a great weapon, and these mods. These mods stack. So let's say I'm just running 2 of them, they'll make each mod stronger. But if you have all 3, they'll all make each other stronger. And these will help you against sentient resistance, which is great later in the game. So Vitality, Umbral Vitality is health. Then you have Umbral Intenso, which is ability strength. And then you have Umbral Fiber, which is armor. Then I'm running Adaptation. Basically, that's 90% damage reduction for the different effects, different stat effects you get procced with. And you only take 10% of that damage. Then I'm also running another set mod called Karnus Carapace. It's armor and health. I forgot to mention Prime Continuity, which is ability duration. Then at the bottom I'm running Prime Flow, which is energy maximum, or energy max. Then I'm running Arcane Energize. It's a rank 3 because I sold my rank 5 for some platinum last week, which was fun. I've never made 900 plat in a single trade, so that was great. Then I'm also running Arcane Guardian for more armor. Very tanky Rhino setup. Then for my weapons, I'm running the Felarx. If you know the weapon, you know it likes negative crit with evolutions. So I have status, duration, heat, and negative critical chance. I'm running Vigilante Armaments, which is multi-shot. I'm running 2 60-60 mods, so if you don't know what 60-60 mods are, it's 60% damage plus 60% status chance. So I'm running, currently, a viral setup on this gun with Toxic Barrage and Frigid Blast. I'm running Shotgun Barrage for fire rate. And I'm running both Galvanized mods for extra multi-shot and damage on status effects. Plus Primed Point Blank for more raw damage. And I'm running a Primary Arcane, which gives me extra 400 something % more damage on kill. Plus reload speed. So very great, very good arcane as well. Then I'm running a pistol with another negative crit build for more damage. Pistol's called the Leatum. And I'm running the same arcane, but for secondaries. I just want to get that out of the way right now. I'm running Lethal Torrent. Oh. Fire Rate and Multi-Shot. I thought that was less mod, but my bad. So I'm running Hornet Strike, which is damage. Scorch, which is a heat 60-60, which is heat and status chance. Primed Convulsion, the newest Prime mod in Warframe, sold at Bar Oketeer nearly 2 weeks ago. Which is electricity. It's not maxed yet, but it will be soon. My Riven has plus magazine capacity, plus electric damage, and plus damage to Corpus, and negative critical chance. I am also running Galvanized Diffusion for more multi-shot. Then I'm running a new pistol mod for more radiation damage because this boss is weak to radiation. I'm running the mod called Accelerated Isotope, which is 60% radiation plus 40% fire rate. And a Galvanized Shot for more damage on status effects, plus Suppress to make it silenced for stealth frames. Then we get to my trusty Reaper Prime, my favorite melee in all of Warframe. Very underrated, I might say. So for this setup, I am running Reaping Sorrow in the Stance, Tennokai mod called Dreamer's Wrath, increases opportunity chance by 50% and heavy attack critical damage by 32%. Then I'm running Organ Shatter, which is just critical damage. Blood Rush, which is critical chance, scales with combo multiplier. Fever Strike for more toxin damage. And Vicious Frost for stats chance, and cold damage, which makes viral damage, which does multiplicative damage to health. Which works great with Condition Overload, which is basically the galvanized shot. And Savvy, but for melees. Then I'm running Primed Fury for attack speed, Primed Reach for more range on my melee hits, and a Riven, which is combo duration, attack speed, critical chance. Then my Arcane. On melee kill, 105 armor for 10 seconds. That's a rank 2 Arcane. It's called Melee Fortification. Next, time to put my game on solo. Try to show you guys how this is done. I've been enjoying this event. I actually maxed out my Arcane Fury for this event. I'm working on maxing out my Arcane Avenger, which is great for critical chance, just overall critical chance. And I'm working on getting my Arcane Energize back to rank 5. It's rank 3 right now, but hopefully in the next 2 days it'll be back to rank 5. Also, comment down below if you guys like my Rhino Prime fashion. Murmur Assassination in the Warframe event, Gargoyles Cry.
Corrective measures! Now! Pluck and defeather those Void Angels! If you do not leave here with both Plume and Curse, my exceptional error will go forever uncorrected!
Sorry, I'm just gonna go get the Vitrium. I'm just gonna get that to start collecting the 30 eyes I need to get. But first, let me just build my crown. Cool. It's already built up. That's actually how I do a lot of my damage just through
with an
my pistol.
probe that you may pierce the vitrium with it. Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work.
So this is the Leatum gun that can evolve. So now I got we'll jump around and collect these eyes. And if you here, I'll have to do more vitrium.
Quickly now!
You need 30 eyes to trigger the boss fight portion. So I might miss that one. Okay. See, the Leatum just shreds through all the enemies with no issue. That's like one of the favorite pistols in Warframe next to the Cougar Nuclear and the Rhino Prime. I need to actually slap the Forma into my Rhino Prime and put in Prime Short footage. Now it's back to collecting more eyes. I've overall enjoyed this event too. Just it's a little tedious sometimes, so I'd recommend if you are going to farm this event at all, change up your frame, change up your weapons a bit. That'll help it make it not as tedious. Because it's a grind, just like anything in Warframe. Have fun with it, take your time. Honestly, I don't use our melee much in this mission, even though I probably should use it more. I do so about it with my guns. You don't really use melee at this point. I should eventually work on getting the Murmur faction box with my melee. Didn't even realize there's a road necker back here. Which I'll work in a few seconds. There, now it's working. Now we're going to the next area.
The vitrium is spent, but we must see more. Locate another probe. Fresh serum, take it. It's yummy. There, a vitrium. Administer the Atropos serum and defend the boggling eye as it searches.
Also, I want to know what you guys want to see live in the future for future content, guides, or more information on myself, more information on how I adapted the game to make it playable for me. Also, I want to let you guys know of a goal I have. I would love it if I could work with digital exchange in the future. So if you guys can share the video on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and please tag them, kind of spread the word, that'd be great. I'd like to help make the game even more accessible if I could. That's why I'm doing this. It's to help the community and to help make it more accessible as well. I love this game. eventually I need to stream and show you guys how fast I can kill the Archon with this Leatum. It's a very good Archon killer.
To eject the Vitriums one at a time. By all means, make this a group project. Plenty of eyeballs to go around. But do be careful. Go bipeds.
Also, if you're playing the event, mind you have until January 15th to really get the... So that's most of the wall.
They're good, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another Vitrium.
It's kind of... Thankfully, I have most eyes I need. Collected, but I'm just going to show you guys how I do the Void Angel. So I'm going to do that first before I go to the boss fight.
Attack now! If you keep searching, you risk discovering a purer, more virile foe. It is waking up. Unmake it! Quickly now! Before my miscalculation takes effect and draws the attention of the Murmur.
I'm just go in here, cast Void Strike, melt it, should have gotten back to my Warframe form for every mistake.
protects the angel. Pass through to destroy it.
Using always hard to conquer hit. I got one. I'm also using the 777, so not the best range on it. And there it is. That's the Void Angel done. Now time to go beat the boss, the main boss of this mission. Also, if you need the curses for your dojo for whatever reason, you need to kill the Void Angel. If you don't need the curses, you don't need to kill the Void Angel.
Summon the tide now. Defeat the tide to face the one.
Okay, that's weird. This is down. Must not have had an Iron Skin casted. I'm going to leave them because that's real. I thought about leaving out for a second, but I'm going to leave that in. It's funny, this is my act first one, and then I did not die in my playthrough. Solo. Oh, my Kubelich spawned. For those who don't know, if you have a Kubelich and you die, it can actually come in and help you. Not very useful in this case, but it's here. So let's see it helps. Boss is dead. Now get the curse, get the reward, and all you have to do is go to extraction.
You must become curse bearer for my error to be rectified. Seize it. I must compensate for the blind spot.
Twitch chat, I will look at you guys in a second. I saw I have a message pop up, but I will look once I'm extracting. Believe it or not, this is only my second time soloing this boss fight. I did it a couple days ago, now this is my second time done.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
The 777. I thought I said it, but if not, there you go. Okay, 4 grotesque splinters. Usually on Steel Path you'll get anywhere between 3 and 5. 5 is the best choice, but you'll usually get 3. So I just want to do this short video about that. So I want to thank everyone who was in Twitch for watching, and I want to thank everyone on YouTube for watching. And once again, please like, subscribe, and share. And please, on Twitter, tag Warframe. Please spread the word about my content, because there needs to be more awareness about other people in the Warframe space who are creating content who are blind, and I would love to work with them. Thank you and have a good night. This video will be up soon.